Number 5. AOC C24G1. The AOC C24G1 is an excellent 24-inch 1080p 144Hz gaming monitor with an aggressive screen curvature, a motion blur reduction technology, AMD FreeSync, and more nifty gaming features. The AOC C24G1 is an affordable 144Hz curved gaming monitor with AMD FreeSync, 1 millisecond MPRT, and many more useful features. Unlike most high refresh rate displays at this price range, however, the C24G1 doesn't skimp on design quality, or anything else for that matter. The monitor features a stylish design with ultra-thin bezels at the top and the sides of the display for a cinematic viewing experience and ideal multi-monitor gaming setup. There are some red gamery accents, but they're not intrusive at all, while the chassis has a nice textured matte finish. The metal stand is quite sturdy and even offers height adjustment of up to 130mm, as well as plus-minus 35 degrees swivel, minus 5 to 20 degrees tilt, and 100x100 VESA mount compatibility. The 1500R curvature on the 24-inch C24G1 gaming monitor is a nice touch. It provides a little bit of extra depth if you're focused on it, but it's generally subtle and barely noticeable once you get used to it. For casual gaming, this issue is entirely negligible, but if you're a hardcore FPS gamer, the amount of smearing may be too distracting, and you should look for an IPS or TN panel display instead. To remove some of that ghosting, the AOC C24G1 is equipped with a 1 millisecond MPRT technology, which, via backlight strobing, further reduces the perceived trailing behind fast-moving objects. The AOC C24G1 features AMD FreeSync, which allows you to synchronize the monitor's refresh rate with the frame rate of a compatible GPU. The AOC C24G1 FreeSync range is 48 to 144 Hz or FPS frames per second. But once your FPS drops below 48, LFC, low frame rate compensation, will make the refresh rate double or triple the frame rate for smoother performance. For instance, at 47 FPS, you'd get 141 Hz. The AOC C24G1 offers an immersive image quality, responsive gameplay, excellent design quality, and a plethora of features. Number 4. AORUS CV27Q. Gamers looking for bleeding-edge tech will also want HDR capability. The CV27Q promises 400 nits of brightness with HDR content with its VESA Display HDR 400 certification. The CV27Q's HDR10 mode kicks in automatically when the proper signal is detected. It brings extra pop to both games and video, along with a larger color gamut. It really enhances the user experience. You can also use FreeSync and even G-Sync, even though it's not officially certified, while in HDR, if you use the DisplayPort 1.4 port, you'll get it. Unboxing the CV27Q reveals the same solid metal base, stout upright, and panel found in a lower resolution CV27F. The parts assemble without tools. If you want to use your own bracket or monitor arm, the monitor comes with a 100mm VESA mount, but you'll have to source your own bolts. Cables include an IEC cord for the internal power supply, plus USB 3.0, HDMI and DisplayPort, necessary for HDR with FreeSync or G-Sync. All are quality high-bandwidth wires capable of carrying QHD resolution signals. The gaming sub-menu includes several game-enhancing features. The aim stabilizer is a backlight strobe that eliminates motion blur. To engage it, you must be running at 120 Hz refresh rate or below and disable adaptive refresh or FreeSync or G-Sync. It also reduces light output by around 60%. Tweakers will enjoy the CV27Q's comprehensive set of calibration options. While it delivers excellent accuracy out of the box, there is a little room for improvement. You can accomplish this with 5 gamma presets and the color temps user mode with its RGB sliders. So, going over specifications again, we have a 2560 by 1440 resolution, 165 Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time, and 400 nits of brightness. I first started playing Apex Legends, which is a very fast-paced FPS. I was used to gaming on a 100Hz display, so gaming on a 165Hz display was a nice improvement, and it was noticeable. Running at a faster refresh rate makes it seem like you've just a few more milliseconds to get your shots in. I think if you're looking for a gaming monitor in the 27-inch 1440p range, the AORUS CV27Q should be at the top of your list. Number 3. LG34GN850B. The LG34GN850 is an excellent monitor for the price. It offers flawless performance thanks to its rapid response time, low input lag, high refresh rate, and certified G-Sync compatibility. Moreover, its nano IPS panel ensures vibrant colors, which, along with the 3440 by 1440 ultra-wide resolution, makes for a stunning and immersive viewing experience. Based on LG's nano IPS panel, the LG34GN850 delivers incredibly vibrant and punchy colours, covering 98% of the DCI-P3 colour space, equivalent to roughly 135% sRGB. Of course, such wide colour gamut can make sRGB content, which includes most of games and web content, appear oversaturated. Luckily, the LG34GN850 monitor has an emulated picture mode for sRGB content. A curved 34-inch 3440 by 1440 21:9 ultra-wide nano IPS panel is adopted. This features a light matte anti-glare screen surface, 1000:1 static contrast ratio, and 178 degrees horizontal and vertical viewing angles. A 160Hz refresh rate is supported via a factory overclock, with the panel offering a native 144Hz refresh rate. Adaptive sync is supported, including AMD FreeSync Premium and NVIDIA G-Sync compatible mode. The monitor is certified as compatible with both technologies. This mode will restrict the colour output to roughly 100% sRGB, allowing you to enjoy more accurate colour representation for sRGB content. Note that the brightness setting is not locked in this mode on this monitor. The monitor has a peak brightness of 400 nits, which means it can get more than bright enough even in well-lit rooms, while the static contrast ratio amounts to 1000:1. The LG34GN850 has a very low input lag of roughly 4 milliseconds, which makes for imperceptible delay between your commands and the result on the screen. Next, the response time, which is the speed at which pixels transition from one colour to another, is excellent as well. There are 4 response time overdrive modes: off, normal, fast and faster. We recommend just using the normal mode, as fast and faster are too aggressive and introduce inverse ghosting. The normal mode eliminates all prominent trailing behind fast-moving objects without adding any pixel overshoot. It definitely is one of the best work monitors, and you should check out and see if it's the one you were looking for. Number 2. Dell S3220DGF. If you're looking for a monitor that can deliver good gaming performance and image quality while remaining practical for workday tasks, the Dell S3220DGF is one of the best gaming monitors. High contrast and accurate colour are important when editing documents or photos and when watching movies during leisure time. Ultra-wide screens deliver the gaming cred, but work is easier to accomplish on a 16:9 screen. 32 inches is an ideal size for just about anything one does with a computer. I write my articles on one, in fact. Dell has responded to this need with the S3220DGF, a 32-inch VA panel with an 1800R curve, QHD resolution, DCI-P3 color, display HDR 400, FreeSync 2 HDR, and a 165Hz refresh rate. We even got G-Sync to run on it, though it's not officially listed as compatible. Styling is unmistakably Dell, and the S3220DGF's gaming intentions are not obvious at first glance. The 1800R curve might drop a hint, but otherwise there's nothing setting it apart from general use or business monitors. The stand snaps in place and is rock solid with nary a hint of play. Ergonomics include almost 6-inch height adjustment plus 30 degrees swivel in each direction and 21 degrees tilt. Movements are smooth and sure, and a panel stays locked in place. Everything is finished in black and grey with no reflective surfaces. There are 12 picture modes. 8 are fixed and designed for different game types. The default is standard, and it's very accurate with no calibration required. The remaining 4 can be calibrated with gain, offset, hue, and saturation sliders. 4 additional modes appear when HDR signals are detected. Assuming you want a 32-inch Quad HD screen, pros and cons discussed before, the Dell S3220DGF gaming monitor provides a good one. You get 322 nits of brightness in regular mode or 442 with HDR activated, as well as 133% of the sRGB color spectrum and a color accuracy delta E of 0.2. Lower is better. Of all the gaming monitors we've tested in the few months, the S3220DGF's brightness and spectrum are among the top contenders. Its color accuracy is the best, hands down. If you know that a 32-inch Quad HD monitor is what you want, the Dell S3220DGF is a solid choice with a handful of helpful perks. Number 1. Alienware AW3420DW. The Alienware AW3420DW is a sign that ultra-wide monitors are starting to hit the mainstream. Its predecessor, the Alienware AW3418DW, was one of the best monitors we've ever reviewed, staying in our top picks for a very long time. This probably won't be surprising to anyone that knows Alienware, but the AW3420DW is a lovely monitor. It's designed according to Alienware's new Legend design language, much like the recent Alienware AW3420DW and 15M laptops, as well as the beautiful Aurora R9 desktop. Ports are protected by a little shield that's easy enough to slide in and out of place. You'll find power, HDMI and DisplayPort on the right-hand side of the stand. And on the opposite end, 2 USB-A ports, along with a special USB port to connect the monitor to your PC for lighting control. It also enables the rest of the USB ports on the monitor. The Alienware AW3420DW looks fantastic, and there's no way around that. No matter what kind of content we have on the screen, whether work or play, this monitor simply excels. Playing the 2 kernels expansion for Metro Exodus, we're blown away by the simultaneous handling of both bright fire effects and the awesome black levels. And in a game that's the completely opposite in terms of tone and colour palette, Bee Simulator looked amazing, with all its bright colours and fluid movement. No matter what game we pull up on this monitor, it looks amazing. This monitor will also be a major boon if you're looking to get some work done when you're not gaming. The ultra-wide resolution means we're able to fit 2 large browser windows and Slack without ever having to Alt-Tab. It's a huge time saver, and at this point we recommend an ultra-wide monitor to pretty much anyone that has to get work done at their computer. The Alienware AW3420DW is one of the best gaming monitors out there, thanks to its high resolution, unbelievable colour accuracy, and excellent design. Buying guide. Firstly, resolution. For computer monitors, the key point to remind consumers here is that although a higher resolution signifies a more beautiful picture, the size of the display should also be considered. It's recommended that displays under 27 inches should be 1080p, 920 by 1080 resolution. 27-inch displays should have a resolution of 2K, 2560 by 1440, and a resolution of 4K, 4096 by 2160 is ideal for screens larger than 32 inches. Secondly, eye comfort. Curved monitors follow the natural curvature of the human field of view more closely than flat panels. The benefit here is that it's actually more comfortable for your eyes to look at your monitor under these conditions. This allows you to spend more time in front of your screen without feeling irritated. In fact, studies have shown that eye strain and eye ache are 60% more common on flat monitors than on curved monitors. And thirdly, design aesthetic. To put it simply, curved monitors look pretty cool. Yes, it's true that this is more of a quality of life benefit, but if you enjoy style just as much as you do functionality, then a curved monitor will add a nice touch to your space. Chances are you'll receive a comment or two from your friends.